12 cool words to sound like a native English speaker. Hello everybody and welcome to English Speaking 360. My name is Josh and I'm your teacher, and today I have an amazing lesson for you. Today we are studying 12 informal adjectives that native English speakers always use. So it's a great chance for you to sound more natural. What do you mean by informal adjectives? Well, informal adjectives are describing words that people use when they are speaking casually in everyday situations, like with family members or with friends. For example, many people, instead of using the word comfortable, they are going to use comfy when they're talking to their friends. Informal adjectives are not usually used in formal writing like school essays or job applications or even news articles. However, they are very common in conversations, songs, movies, and social media. So like I said, it's your chance today to learn new words to sound more natural. And as usual, don't miss the final quiz to test your knowledge. Let's get started. Here's the first informal adjective, bossy, always telling others what to do. Our team leader is nice, but sometimes she gets a little bossy. You can see it from the picture. She gets a little bossy. I don't like bossy people. They never listen to others. Goofy. Goofy means silly, but in a funny way. He made a goofy face and everyone laughed. I like him because he's smart, but also a little goofy. Sketchy. Suspicious or unsafe. That part of town looks sketchy. Let's not go there at night. Oh, it does look very dangerous. Daytime is okay, but at nighttime, I'm sure that is a sketchy neighborhood. This website is sketchy. I don't want to enter my credit card. Quirky. Unique, but in an interesting or in a fun way, like the old lady on the right. She has a quirky style. She wears colorful clothes that she knits herself. This house is really quirky, with bright walls and funky decorations. Creepy. Scary or weird in a way that makes you uncomfortable. For example, that old house looks creepy at night. But hey, if you want my opinion, it also looks creepy during the day. The horror movie was too creepy. I had to turn it off. That doll is super creepy. Clingy, overly dependent, and a person who needs a lot of attention. My ex-boyfriend was too clingy. He texted me every 5 minutes. Where are you? I miss you. Do you miss me? Oh, too many text messages is not good. It is too clingy. Don't be so clingy. Give him some space. Give him some space. He's trying to do something there and you're hugging him from behind. You are very, very clingy. Cheesy or corny. These two adjectives actually have the same meaning. It is used for something that is out of style, something that is not cool, but a little bit funny because it's so bad. For example, love songs are so cheesy. They make me laugh. And I will always love you. Oh, that's so cheesy. He gave me a corny pickup line like, is your name Wi-Fi? Because I'm feeling a connection. It's a corny pickup line. It's a cheesy pickup line. Dorky. This one actually in the past was an insult, so it was very bad. But these days, it has become a little bit softer, so now it means socially awkward, but in a cute way. For example, he wore a dorky sweater to the Christmas party. Dorky sweaters are very fashionable these days. Many people like to wear them as a joke. So that's why they want to look a little dorky, because it's a little bit cute. My little sister looked so dorky with those thick glasses, but she's very cute. Rusty, out of practice. My Spanish is a bit rusty, but I think I can handle a basic conversation. Buena dias. Oh, that's very rusty, right? She's not so good. Maybe she forgot many words. She forgot that it's buenos dias, and she says buena dias. She is rusty. I tried to skate again after 10 years, and wow, I'm really rusty. You can see her, she's about to fall down, right? So she is rusty. She's not so good at skating anymore. Her skills are rusty. Ballsy. Now be careful with this one. Ballsy means brave, not afraid to take risks. But the word comes from balls. Not baseballs, not basketballs, the other balls that men have. So that's why you have to use it very carefully. Use it only with friends. However, we do use it pretty often. Quitting her job without a backup plan was a ballsy move. A ballsy move is kind of a set expression that we use a lot. I think it's ballsy to start your own business at such a young age. Comfy. I used it at the beginning. Comfortable, soft, and relaxing. This hoodie is so comfy. I just can't take it off. The hotel bed was so comfy that I stayed in bed all day. Now, up next is the final quiz, but before we go to the final quiz, I have a question for you. Do you really want to improve? If so, here's what you have to do. Try to use the 12 words that we have studied today and make sentences about your own life. This step is so important in the learning process. So with the 12 words, try to make 4 or 5 sentences by using them. For example, I'm a little bossy with my students. I'm a teacher, so I'm a little bossy with my students. I like to visit quirky cafes to take pictures. Quirky cafes. Cheesy jokes make me laugh. Oh, I love a good cheesy joke. My apartment is super comfy. I have many comfy pillows and comfy cushions everywhere. So if you manage to make 4 or 5 sentences, it means that you really understand the new words. And now it's quiz time. Here's a sentence. The way she stares at people is kind of what? If you can do it without any choices, that's awesome. But let me be nice to you. I'm going to put the 12 words here. You have to find the best word to put in the blank. The way she stares at people is kind of creepy. That is a creepy look right there. Creepy, you remember? Scary or weird in a way that makes you uncomfortable. If anyone looked at me like that, I would feel very uncomfortable. Number 2. My sister looked really when she was a teenager. How did she look? You look at her. She's a little bit awkward. She's like, all right, she doesn't really know how to act and she has a funky hairstyle. So my sister looked really dorky when she was a teenager. Socially awkward, but in a cute way. They wore costumes to the party and had a great time. Wow, I love those costumes. The costumes are very goofy. They wore goofy costumes to the party. Silly, but in a funny way. He hasn't driven in a long time, so he looks a bit, look at him. He looks very scared of driving. He looks a bit rusty, out of practice. My boss made us wear these orange polyester uniforms. Oh, they are terrible. The uniforms are so cheesy uniforms, out of style, not cool. Polyester like this, orange polyester, unbelievable. For a work uniform, however, you wouldn't really say corny orange polyester uniforms. That would sound a little bit strange, but cheesy works very well. Happiness is a cup of tea, a good book, and a armchair. What kind of armchair? Look at the picture, you're gonna know right away. And a comfy armchair, comfortable, soft, relaxing. This shortcut looks let's stick to the main street. Don't go there. It looks what? This shortcut looks sketchy, suspicious, or unsafe. My roommate is so she always tells me to clean my room. She is right. Which word would you put in the blank? My roommate is so bossy. She's always telling other people what to do. Tim has the habit of wearing shoes of different colors. That is a funny habit. Tim has the quirky habit of wearing shoes of different colors. It's very unique, but in a fun way. She gave a speech criticizing the president. Criticizing a president, that could be a very dangerous thing to do. So she gave a ballsy speech criticizing the president. Brave, not afraid to take risks. My girlfriend has sent me 206 text messages today. She is a little too for me. She's a little too what? So many text messages. So she's a little too clingy for me. She's a little too dependent. She needs too much attention. My dad's jokes are so but some of them make me laugh. Oh, you see here, why did the tomato blush? Do you know that joke? It's an old joke. It is a corny joke. It's a cheesy joke. Dad jokes are always out of style, not so cool, but a little funny anyway. Check out my other videos on the right-hand side. And hey, if you need extra practice, don't be afraid to go to my website, EnglishSpeaking360.com. It is 100% free. See you next time. Bye-bye.